Hi everybody, this is Lama Caroline. We're going to continue with the explanation of Lama Gantchen's NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2 practice and commentary, okay? But first, all of those who would like, we're going to follow our normal custom, which is to do some preliminary prayers, yeah, okay? I'm going to use the prayers at the beginning of this, the NgalSo Combined Practice, but they're in the beginning of all Rinpoche book and sadhana, okay? So if you like, please join in with me, okay? Namo Guru Pye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Pye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Pye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Triratnaya, Sangye Dasogi Chonamla, Janchu Padu Dani Kyasuchi, Dagi Jinsogi Pesonaki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho, Sangye Chuda Sogi Chonamla, Janchu Padu Dani Kyasuchi, Dagi Jinsogi Pesonaki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho. In the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, we take refuge until enlightenment. Through the practice of generosity and the other perfections, may I become a Buddha for the benefit of all sentient beings. 7 limitless meditations to turn the mind towards bodhicitta. Semchen tamche dewa dan dewe gyudan denpa gyuchi. Semchen tamche dunyal dan dunyal gi gyudan drawa gyuchi. Semchen tamche dunyal mepe dewa dami drawa gyuchi. Semchen tamche nyeri chadahani dan trewe tamnyola nepa gyuchi. Semchen tamche lusengi duhunele soshin trayun lusen dewa dan denpa gyuchi. Semchen tamche NgalSo tochi hinchina no chukuyu dashin samane gyuchi. Semchen tamche dansan boli hinki kedo dadan china gishide dan dukun denpa gyuchi. Limitless love. May all beings have happiness and its causes. Limitless compassion. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. Limitless joy. May all beings never be separated from the great happiness that is beyond all misery. Limitless equanimity. May all beings dwell in equanimity, unaffected by attraction to dear ones and aversion to others. Limitless health. May all beings recover from the sicknesses of mind and body pollution and enjoy relative and absolute health now and forever. Limitless ecological regeneration. May all beings relax in a pure and healthy outer and inner environment now and forever. Limitless peace. May all beings enjoy inner and world peace now and forever. Purification of the sight. Tamche duni sashida semala sohome padan la tiltanya bedurye Ranshin Jampo Gyuchi Ladami Chupeze no Susham Dahani Kitro Kunzan Chetri Laname Nanke Kanku Honkya Gyuchi O Namo Bhagavati Benzasavatata O Namo Bhagavati Benzasawa Pramadani Tatagataya Ahate Samya Sambuddhaya Dayata Om Benze Benze Maha Benze Maha Tetsa Benze Maha Vidya Benze Maha Bodhicitta Benze Maha Bodhi Mandropa Samkramana Benze Sawakama Awarana Vishwadana Benze Soha. Expressing the power of the truth. Kuncho Sungi Denpa Sange Dan Chu Senpa Tanje Gijin Gilada Soni Yonsu Sopena Dan Chempo Dan Chuki Nampa Daki Sangi Mikyape Togi Deshi Nidugyuchi. Invocation of all the Guru Buddhas. Malu Sam Chen Kungi Gongkyuchi Du De Punja Hemize Jom Zela No Namalu Yanda Kyen Gyupe Chonden Koche Hene Dishe Su So 7-limb prayer. Gosangupe Gone Chatselo No Shayi Trochupa Malupu Tob Menesa Ditun Tam Chesha Kepa Ge Wahanam La Jeirang Kowa Mato Badule Shune Rola Chuki Hikolo Kowadan Dashin Chena Janchu Chempuno. Mandala offering. Sajipa ki jushi meto tram rirali jihini de gempadi. Sangye shintu mite buwagi. Drokunam dahashin la chupasho. Idam guru ratna mandala kam niryatayami. Buddha Shakyamuni prayer. Yeah. Lama Gyawa Shakya Tupala Chatselo Chatu Kyaso Chiwo Jingi Laptu So. Calling the Guru from afar. Lama Kyan Trinche Sawe Lama Kyan Kyabne Kuntu Lama Kyan Trinche Sawe Lama Kyan Kyapne Kuntu Lama Kyan. Prayer and root mantra of our precious root Guru, Lama Ganshin Lobsang Tupten Trinliya Pel Rinpoche. Locho Sampo Pel Gyuta Shipa Tuchen Tempe Trinleya Noda Pegedro Lozam Peze Pachem Palden La Mehesha Blaso Wade Oma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavahadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Humoma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavahadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Humoma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavahadanye Sri Bahadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Hum Pakyoke Kudan Dahagilu Pakyoke Sun Dahadagina Pakyokitu Dagi Danyamachitu Jingialo Makyokiku Dagilu Makyokiso Dagina Makyokitu Dagi Danyamachitu Jingialo. So, wherever we are in the world, we imagine that from Rinpoche in front comes a kind of rainbow hologram version of Rinpoche, small one, like they say, like the size of a thumb, that dissolves through our crown chakra, dissolves through our central channel, and mixes with our subtle mind at our heart chakra. So we are blessed. Mantra of self-healing and spiritual company, the mantra of Guru Buddha Shakyamuni. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Soha. Mantra of Guru Buddha Maitreya, the future love Buddha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Okay, hello everybody. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are in the world. So we're continuing with Lama Rinpoche, NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing commentary. And we got to the section where we are imagining or marking or blessing the 5 chakras with the 5 bijas, with the 5 seed mantras, Om Ahum Soha or Om Ahum Tram Hri. Okay? So I start to talk a little bit about what's a seed mantra and about mantras, yeah? So I'll continue with that now, yeah? Actually, one correction from what I said last time. I said as you all know, no? You who follow self-healing, no? In the Lama Ganchen self-healing system, we have 2 systems, Om, Hum, Tram, Hri. Yeah, with Om in the crown chakra, R in the throat chakra, Hung in the heart chakra, yeah. Tram in the navel chakra, and Hri in the secret chakra. That's one system. And then we have a second system, which we use, which is Om, Hum, So, Ha, okay? So again, Om, crown chakra, Ah, throat chakra, Hung, heart chakra. Then yellow So or Sva in the navel chakra, and green Ha in the secret chakra. So last time I said perhaps that, Om Ahum Tram Hri was more with the father tantra type of practice, and the Om Ahum Soha was more related to the female Buddhas. That's because I was thinking of the Tara Chittamani, okay? Because that's how it is in that system. But actually, I was looking at my notes, and actually, the Guhya Samaja system also has Om Ahum Soha, yeah? So anyway, so we have different systems, different ways of marking the bijas, the seed mantras, and the chakras, yeah? Many people say, why is it not all the same? Why don't we only have one system? Well, it's not like that, like historically when the Lord Buddha, when he went around in India giving the different teachings, Theravada, Mahayana, Vajrayana to different people, he kind of responded to what the people knew, what they needed, yeah, okay? And so they come out many different systems, yeah, of meditation, yeah, and each meditation is for a different purpose, and so on, yeah. So anyway, so we have. It's useless to kind of think where is the universal system behind all this, because we have many different systems of bijas, of elements, and so on. Each one very beautiful, very meaningful, very useful. Yeah. Okay. So let's start. Om Ahum Tram Hri. Yeah. Oh yes, also it stops us getting attached. Eleanor, she says it stops us getting attached to one system, because it keeps our mind flexible. Because one of the things that one of our mental problems, we have many mental problems, is grasping at views now, isn't it? Yeah, like this is my system is the best, my system is the only one. Yeah, so definitely in Vajrayana Buddhism we have to give up all that, because we have so many systems. Yeah, so we have to develop a very open and flexible mind. Yeah. Okay. Hang on, let me just get to my notes. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so last time I was saying that, let me just get to the right page of my notes. Okay, so to summarize last time, I was saying all kinds of things, but I was saying that mantra is a Sanskrit word that means mantre, which means manas means mind, and tre means how to liberate or to protect the mind. So it's protection for the mind from ordinary appearance and conception, yeah. Or we can say it's a mantra, where a tra is an instrument, or as Rinpoche used to say, no, I'm giving you many instruments, yeah, to change the mind, yeah. So it's like a tool, no, to change our mind, to put it in a more positive direction. Yeah? So we have many different kinds of mantras within our Ganden Nyingu tradition, all Tibetan Vajrayana traditions. We're using many kinds of mantras, yeah. And there's different things we can do with mantras. Hang on a second. Okay, so I was saying that, for example, we have like mundane mantras, yeah. Okay, like we should, for example, because in the Buddhism is a world religion, yeah, and in all world religions we have to accommodate all kinds of different people and their different wishes, yeah. So of course, ideally, we should all wish to get out of samsara and achieve the bodhisattva ideal and become bodhisattvas and then Buddhas for the benefit of all, yeah. But Buddhism is for millions and millions of people all over the world. I think like 1 billion people in the world is Buddhist, yeah. So of course, amongst those people have also mundane wishes, like for example, they want a happy life, they want to find love, they want, to improve their career, they want to be good at school, they want to be more intelligent. So there's also mantras for all that kind of thing, yeah, which is mundane use of mantra, yeah. And it's possible, why not, yeah. Then we have mantras for healing. So we have many mantras related, for example, to the elements, actually Lama Caroline Rinpoche, one of his specialities was healing, no? So he introduced us to an incredible wide range of incredible healing practices with very powerful mantras that truly do transform the body and mind. So we're very lucky, no? Then we have mantras that help us to transcend samsara, to achieve nirvana, to achieve enlightenment, of which we have very many, yeah. Okay, so we have many different mantras. Why? Because we have different wishes, different goal, different purpose, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, as Rinpoche always said, whatever we want to do in life, we need a happy and healthy body and mind. We need the 5 elements to be balanced, yeah. So we can use, as Rinpoche says in the Self-Healing, we're using a combination of mantras and visualization therapy and color therapy and breathing therapy, all these kind of things. So the first goal, which Rinpoche wished us to achieve, was to become a happy, healthy, balanced person, yeah, okay? And find some kind of ease, NgalSo, and well-being in the normal state. And then second level, to use it as a way of liberation, a way of enlightenment, okay? Yeah. So lots of things to do, okay? Okay. So for our example, yeah, in our Vajrayana tradition, there are, for example, mantras, for example, white zambala, for example, with many others we can use to attract material resources, yeah. But these things, honestly, you shouldn't really. I've seen this over the years. Many people, they think, okay, I need this, I need that, and they try and pray for their own well-being and benefit. And I saw it really doesn't work. Yeah, why? Because the motivation is not so clear. No, all these things truly we should use in a wider way. For example, for the benefit, I don't know, bringing resources to the poor, for the Dharma community, for bringing resources for in a wider level. If we just think about me, myself, and I. It's kind of like the scope becomes very small, and it's like the tap is turned off. Yeah, the me is shutting the tap of the flow of the energy. Yeah, so the more we think about others and the less we think about ourselves. Yeah, the mind's going in the right direction where our practice, spiritual practice, and our mantras can be successful. Okay, so that's just one tip I'd like to share with you. Like, don't pray too much for your own benefit. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's not working so well. Yeah. Anyway, so we have all kind. So our intention is super important. For example, if we say, like, for example, Om Mani Padme Hum, no, very famous mantra. Almost everybody knows Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantra of Buddha Chenrezig, the mantra of compassion, no? Universal compassion. Yeah. But still, even though, okay, we can say it has one power, one blessing, because for 2,000 years people have been repeating this in order to open the heart, to develop compassion. Yeah. So we can say somehow on the collective level there's a special pure vibration related to that. But still, our intention is important, okay? So, for example, if we think I'd like to do this, to liberate others from suffering. So if we have that higher motivation, it's the best, because if we have a high motivation, then our own small purpose, that means that our own wish is fulfilled anyway. So it's better to think like that, okay? Okay, so in our Vajrayana tradition, remember Vajrayana is part of Mahayana Buddhism. It's a special section for us to achieve Buddhahood more quickly, to actualize the Bodhisattva vow more quickly. Yeah. So we call the 4 classes of Tantra. We have Kriya Tantra, Action Tantra, Charya Tantra, Conduct Tantra, Yoga Tantra, and Maha Anuttara Yoga Tantra. We have 4 classes of Tantra. Okay. Now in the Kriya Tantras and the Charya Tantras, some of the practices are there. The mantras can definitely be used for, let's say, mundane purpose. Yeah, okay. So that's why Rinpoche said it's like giving an instrument. Yeah, but they have 2 meanings. Yeah, one is the mundane realization, like, I don't know, for example, Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Many people in Asian society over the centuries have used the mantra of Tara. In order to, for example, if they're infertile, in order to create the condition for having a family, or if they're afraid, yeah, because the energy of Tara is very much about overcoming the emotion of fear, transforming that, yeah. And there's a whole series of what we call the 8 fears that we can transform through the practice of the Tara mantra, yeah. Like, for example, fear of thieves, fear of wild animals, fear of environmental disaster, fear of bad government. There's a whole series of them, and that outer level is like these kind of mundane things, and then there's an inner level which is related to transforming our emotions. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so it's a very, very deep and profound subject, mantras. Yeah, okay. Now they do say in the lower tantras, in the Kriya and Charya Tantra, that for your mantra to be successful, you should have a kind of pure lifestyle. So what does that mean? Well, of course, the basic idea is to practice ahimsa, non-violence. The basic teaching of Buddhism is non-violence to oneself and others. Yeah. Control your own mind. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If possible, try and help the others. Okay. It's very, very simple, actually. Okay. So, okay. Based on this very simple idea of ahimsa, okay, non-violence, and if possible, try and help others, yeah, okay. Then if we like, we can, say for example, we want to say, I don't know, Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantra of Chenrezig, or Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha, the mantra of Guru Buddha Chenrezig, our very important female Buddha, yeah, Tara, the liberator from the 8 fears. Then actually it recommends in the in our Buddhist texts of our Vajrayana tradition that, okay, first, of course, we should take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and we should take the Bodhisattva vows, yeah, okay, that would be the best way. But anyway, Lama Genshin said everybody can, anyway, nowadays all these things are on YouTube, aren't they? You can hear Om Mani Padme Hum everywhere. So Rinpoche said anybody in the world, if they like, they're welcome to sing Om Mani Padme Hum, no problem, yeah. But for the mantra to work in the best way, we also have to do something from our own side. So in the ancient scriptures, it suggests, for example, during the time you're reciting the mantra, you should be vegetarian. Why? Because you're not killing, no? Yeah. So Buddhism is based on ahimsa, so following a vegetarian type diet is beneficial. Also, don't smoke cigarettes or any other kind of thing, yeah. And don't consume alcohol during that time, yeah. Okay, so there's that kind of advice from the ancient tradition if you want these kind of mantras of the Kriya and Charya Tantra to be more successful. Actually, I saw this is true, actually. I have some friends we have one practice called Black Manjusri, which Rinpoche was very fond of, which is a strong practice to overcome interferences and also for people with strong sickness. Rinpoche used to call it karma bomb, yeah? He used to say that our mind is kind of like there's the gross mind, no? But under the surface, there's much more. And we're walking along and then poof, we stand on a karma bomb and it goes off, yeah? And we think, oh, what happened to me? So what we don't realize is we put the karma bomb in our own minds, yeah? And then some condition came together and then it went off and then we get sick, we get a problem, we get many difficulties, but we don't own the fact that we did it, yeah? We always sort of look for somebody else to blame, yeah? Okay. But anyway, it's like this, yeah? So anyway, we have to do a whole series of practices, yeah, to create the right conditions to purify all this kind of negative karma, negative actions of thought and speech and physical actions that we have recorded within our subtle mind. And one of the ways that we can transform our negative habitual patterns is by using mantra, yeah, okay. Okay, there's other methods too, but this is one method that's very common within Vajrayana Buddhism, yeah, okay? Okay, so let's go on a little bit to the bijas, okay? So, okay, so I was saying last time that when we talk about a bija, let me just find my book, yeah? When we talk about a bija or a seed mantra, what do we mean? We mean something like this, okay? What I'm going to show you is the visualizations of part of the practice of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing. That is yeah, okay? That is an A in Tibetan, yeah? And this is an okay? So this is and this is the bija, the seed, sound, or mantra of the space element, okay? I mean, these are just some examples, yeah? The ones that Rinpoche showed us in this practice. This is a ya, yeah? And this is an M, this is a yam, this is, okay? This is the bija, the seed syllable of the wind element, yeah? Okay. This here, this is a ra, and this is an M, so this is ram, yeah? Okay. So this is the seed syllable or bija of the fire element. This is a ba, okay? In Tibetan, it's a ba, yeah? And this is an M, this is a bam, this is the seed syllable of the water element, okay? And this is a la, that's an anuswara, an M sound, so this is a lam, this is the seed syllable of the earth element, yeah? So it's kind of like all the potential, all the energy is contained within that kind of sound, yeah? So I was saying before that in the Indian tradition, they have this thing they call they have this thing called ashkaras, which is like the Sanskrit vowels and consonants, which they believe is like the building block of reality. And they call them the imperishables. So, of course, we're Buddhists, so for us, the sound is a very important indication that everything is empty of inherent existence, yeah? Everything depends on causes and conditions. It's one of the best ways, actually, listening to sound, saying mantras, yeah? If we understand, like, if we analyze, like, where is the sound at the same time we're doing it, yeah? So this is a very powerful healing method. For example, okay, for example, let's say we want to visualize, I don't know, let's say Lam in this, like in the self-healing, no, Lam in our heart chakra, yeah. So we're visualizing like Lam, 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 repeating the sound Lam inside our heart chakra, visualizing this yellow square cube, yeah, made of the qualities of the earth element, yeah. And at the same time, there's an Anushvara, a zero. We have to remember it's all empty. So one thing, when we think of Lam, we try and feel the actual energy of the earth element, yes? Here in the self-healing, within the chest, no? We are generated as Vajrasattva, yeah? But here in the chest is the earth element, yeah? So we feel the energy of heaviness, yeah? Calm, yeah? Yeah? And also this kind of phlegmatic quality, heavy, strong, stable quality, the earth element. But at the same time, it's like, where is the sound, yeah? You know, is it in my brain? Where is it, yeah? So if we think about these two things, and okay, we have some time, no? Because we're practicing not for 1 second, but maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, but some time, yeah? Then if we use sound as an example, I can hear the sound, lam, lam, lam. I'm repeating it either with my breath or I'm hearing it within my mind, concentrating that feeling within my heart chakra. And we search for it's clearly appearing. We can hear it on either the gross or subtle level. But if we search for it, we will conclude there's nowhere we can point to and say it's there. Yeah? So then it becomes actually a powerful method to free our mind from the illusion of duality, actually. Yeah? Okay, because then we start to see how things do exist, how things do function. Yeah. So what I want to say is mantras are not like magic, yeah, okay? There is actually a kind of, we would say, an inner scientific point of view behind them, yeah, okay? Like, so, like, for example, in modern science, now you can analyze where is sound. Now we have various machines where we can see, like, the waves and stuff, yeah? And also in modern science, it's like, where is the sound exactly, yeah? It's an energy, it's a what, yeah, okay? So if we... In Buddhism, what we're trying to do is get our mind to be in touch with reality, yeah? Because now our mind is out of touch with reality, yeah? Yeah, we're already fuori della zucca, as we say in Italian, yeah? That means out of our heads, yeah, okay? Because our mind, since we were born, is projecting reality in a wrong way, in a dualistic way, yeah? So, for example, I don't know, anything that I find gives me a pleasant sensation, I develop an obsessive grasping towards it as a true source of pleasure. And anything that gives me like an unpleasant feeling, I develop an obsessive aversion towards it, yeah? So all the time my mind is unbalanced, and then come out many other delusions and many other unskillful actions, and so turns around the wheel of my personal samsara, and I am unhappy, I am miserable, I am tired, I am fed up, I am bored, and so on, yeah? Yeah? No fun, yeah? Okay? So in Buddhism, what we're trying to do is get to come back to our original experience, yeah? And fix it, yeah? Because our original experience is projecting samsara, yeah? So what we want to do is understand the process of how our mind projects reality, and then create reality, project reality in the positive way, to turn the wheel of samsara, to reverse it and start the machine, start it to generate a positive, pure, happy, joyful reality, yeah? Which we can do once we understand how our mind works, yeah? That's like a positive psychology, yeah? Okay? Okay, so anyway. So, these, actually, this thing here, actually, A, Yam, Ram, Lam, Bam, yeah? Which we use in self-healing. Very, very interesting, yeah? Okay? So you might think, okay, lamb, why is it yellow here? Okay, so each of these sounds have a color that go with them, yeah? And now this color was not made up by Lama Ganchen in 1993. Actually, it was understood, let's say, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 years ago, or possibly even longer ago, yeah? And this is super interesting, yeah? So in the time of the Vedas in ancient India, they actually, when they start to get into what's called Sanskrit, yeah? The people there, some of the rishis, the seers, they had great sensibility, yeah? So they understood the connections between the energy and the emotions, the chakras, and color, yeah, okay? Why? By experiencing them directly. Yeah, so they come out a really, really fascinating science of mantra. Yeah, which today I will speak a very, very little bit about because it's really, really profound and interesting. But okay, we'll do our best. Yeah. So okay, in the bijas of the 5 elements, I will continue to talk about a little later. Yeah. Now I've just realised I need to talk first a little bit about Sanskrit. Yeah, which is, let's say, the letters of the Sanskrit alphabet are the building blocks of mantras, no? Yeah. So how does it all work? Yeah. Okay. And let me just find my notes. Very fascinating, actually. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So, okay. This is a book. It's called Sanskrit Primer. Okay. So this, what you can see here, this is the Sanskrit vowels. Yeah. So in English or Italian or French, Spanish and so on, we have 5 vowels: a, e, I, o, u. No, 5 vowels. Yeah. So in Sanskrit, all these are vowels. Yeah. That's why it's called the language of the gods. It's like really something else, like another level altogether. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, these are the Sanskrit ones, and we have the same thing in Tibetan, which I'll show you afterwards. But these are the original ones. Also, so beautiful, actually, Sanskrit. Yeah. Sanskrit is a well put together language. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see. So usually we say Om. Yeah. Om is the start of everything, gives energy, gives light. Yeah. Okay. Or anyway, so many beautiful explanations. 3 parts of Om, 3 like a 3, no? So it's the manifestation of the Buddha's body, speech, and mind, Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, Nimanakaya. Yeah. So beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So here's the alphabet: A, E, E, U, U, Ri, Ri, Li, Li, A, I. Okay, these are all the Sanskrit vowels. Yeah. Okay. Then hang on, we still more of the vocals, the vowels. Yeah. Okay. There's ow, ah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Okay. So these are the 16 vowels of Sanskrit. Yeah. Okay. So incredible, no? So all the mantras are based on these 16 vowels, yeah? And then there's, I think, 40 consonants, yeah? Okay. And our modern Tibetan writing, the way that we transliterate mantras, is actually a simplified form of this. This is okay, Devanagari script, very beautiful. But Tomi Sambhota, who was an incredibly clever person who was considered an emanation of Buddha Manjushri, the Buddha of intelligence, in the 8th century, he was sent to India by King Trisong Detsen, who was like the first, let's say, kind of Buddhist emperor of Tibet. Yeah, he was the King Trisong Detsen. He was the one that invited Padmasambhava to Tibet. Yeah, so this king decided, okay, there's all these incredible Buddhist scriptures in India. We need them in Tibet, but we need a way to write them down in our language. So he sent Tomi Sambhota to India, and he came back with a simplified form of this, yeah, which is of the Sanskrit, yeah. So this is the first one is this, okay. So these are the Sanskrit vowels: a, e, u, ri, li, a, I, o, ow, ah, okay, yeah. So I don't know if you can see, but actually the way we write it, some of them they're like it's written like music, okay. So there's like, for example, why are there 2 A's? Yeah, there's an A, and then there's like 2 lines. It's like music, no? So that one is twice as long as that one, yeah, okay. And all these things are inside our Tibetan mantras in Tibetan Buddhism, like it's like twice. It means like 2 beats, yeah, okay. So it's a kind of musical notation, yeah. Okay, so first there's 16 vowels, yeah, which are very, very important and linked to many phenomena in the universe, yeah. And then we start with the consonants, yeah, okay. So here, what you can see here, 5 consonants. So ka, ga, nya, yeah. These are called gutturals, yeah. This means you feel them in the back of your throat, okay. These are related to the space element, yeah. And these are green colored, yeah, okay, yeah. So all the, let me just check that. So each set of consonants, yeah, they're related to an element and also to a sound, yeah, okay. I'll just check my notes here from the Sanskrit school. Lama Gangchen Rinpoche, by the way, he spent 7 years studying Sanskrit, in Varanasi in India after he came out of Tibet in the 1960s, And he went to Sikkim, and then he went to India, and there he was with his guru, Kyabje Song Rinpoche, and Kyabje Song Rinpoche was the principal of the Tibetan Institute of Higher Studies, and also there was a Sanskrit school, a Varanasi Sanskrit school there, so Rinpoche sort of attended both of them, But actually, Rinpoche mainly was interested in doing retreats, and also helping people, and also being Song Rinpoche's attendant, So Rinpoche used to say that the course was several years long, Sanskrit's really complicated, And Rinpoche said for the first several years, he used to get like very bad marks in all the exams, because he never used to go to the class. But finally, on the last year, he decided to study a little bit, and then finally he came out top of the class, which is really something like unbelievably impossible, I can tell you, But why that was possible is because Rinpoche in his past life was the great Kagyupa Lotsawa, the great translator of Tibetan Buddhism from Sanskrit to Tibetan, Drupu Lotsawa, So he had this kind of innate, this propensity, let's say, for Sanskrit, which manifested when he made some effort, And this is actually one sign of what we mean by reincarnated people, no? Of course, we're all reincarnated, but we mean people who reincarnate with consciousness, like Rinpoche, So he just study a little bit and come top in the class, which is like so absolutely impossible. I can tell you, I take my hat off to him. Okay, having tried. He used to say that. Let me show you the picture. He used to say that there was another Rinpoche in his class studying Sanskrit. And he said this other Lama. He was trying to do the exam. And at a certain point, he got the paper, and he just wrote this hum on the paper. And then he just put his Zen, his monastic robe, over his head and just sat there. Okay, because we believe that hum is like the basis of all mantras, the basis of all letters. So he write like that. Anyway, so our Rinpoche, I don't know, through practice, through practicing many, many retreats over many, many lifetimes, and B, because he was a great translator in Lotsawa in his other life, he had this really incredible connection with mantras. So all his mantras really had power, really had blessing, and so on, And all those mantras he's given to us, and now it's kind of up to us to realize the truth of those practices, okay? So let me just find my notebook. So I was saying that each one of these, we're on the consonants, no? Okay. So the first ones, which is this, ka, 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 ga, nya, These you feel in your throat, and these are related to the space element and are green colored. So sound has color in Sanskrit, all our mantras, you can color them, and they come out with incredible, beautiful rainbow colors, And this is also one way how they work on us, Rinpoche says it's like an instrument, no? So each color is related to one element. So you can see it's like different combinations of elements. So it's like like for example, in food, no? Food has different kinds of elemental properties, Like, for example, food with like fire quality is pitta producing, producing the bile humor in the body. Food with earth and water element is producing the phlegm, the becken quality, and this heavy feeling, no? Okay. And then there's the wind element, no? Which is in the nervous system, Okay. And some foods, like, I don't know, like coffee, junk food, this kind of thing, They produce the wind energy, So just as when we eat, it produces different effects that affect our physical health. Also, our mantras have different combination of elements which we can use for healing the body and mind on different levels, okay? So this one, the first level, it was called the gutturals, the mantras you feel in your throat, ka, ka, ga, ga, nya. Green are related to the space element, Okay. Then the next ones, which are here, which are cha, cha, ja, ja, na, yeah. These are, for these ones you have to kind of put your tongue it has to, it's called palatals, yeah, okay? So it's kind of like your tongue kind of goes up towards the roof of your mouth, yeah, okay? These are related to the wind element, yeah, okay? And then actually the colors in the original colors of the Sanskrit alphabet are actually the colors that we find in the Kala Chakra Tantra. And if you are interested in Sanskrit, by the way, and mantras and so on, the best place to look is as far as we're concerned, is look in the NgalSo Kala Chakra practice, because it has all kinds of incredible mantras and information, which if you're into this kind of thing, you will enjoy a lot, yeah, okay? Okay, so here, the called palatals, yeah? These are related to the wind element, yeah? So actually, originally, they were black colored, yeah? Okay, first I'll tell you the original colors. The space element originally was green, like Kala Chakra, no? And this series of consonants are black colored, are the wind element, exactly like Kala Chakra, no? Then the next ones, yeah? Okay, these are, how do you say it? Really difficult to say. Okay, but these are, these have a very to me, it's a very Indian sound, yeah? You have to kind of put your tongue up on the top. You see the tantric deities, no? With their tongues curled upward, yeah? Okay, the ones before, your tongue is bent like that, yeah? Now your tongue goes up towards the roof of your mouth, anyway. It's ta, 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 na. Difficult to say, yeah? Okay? These ones are related to the fire element, so they're red colored, yeah? Okay? Then these ones here are called, these are called labials. That means you can feel the wind here. Dentals here. You put your tongue behind your teeth, yeah, okay? So these ones are easier to say. Ta, ta, you feel ta, 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 na, yeah, okay? So you can feel the wind's coming out a bit, yeah, okay? And then these ones are related to the earth element, yeah, okay? Yellow color, yeah? And then these ones here, these are called labials. Why? Because you can feel the wind here on your lips, yeah, okay? So these one, and these are, okay, it's pa. If you put your hand here, you can feel like the wind. Pa, 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 ma, yeah, okay? Yeah, so these are related to va or ba and the water element, yeah, okay? So these things were not at all made up by Rinpoche, yeah, okay? This is like very ancient, high technology of the Vedas, okay, yeah? And our Vajrayana Buddhism, we inherited from India, all these things, yeah? And so all the all the sounds have color, yes, and so we have this like cycle where it starts here, yeah, with the first line, yeah, ka 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 na, and then it goes to the back of the throat, then it goes to the palate, then behind the teeth, and then the wind's coming out here, yeah, okay. So the consonants, they have this 5 places, so there's 5 lines of consonants, okay, within Sanskrit, yeah. And then we have these 16 vowels, yeah, which actually are vibrating in different places in the body, yeah, okay? So let me just show you now. Oops, excuse me. Just dropped my Sanskrit primer, excuse me. Now let me show you in one of our Tibetan prayer books, okay? Okay, this is called Lama Neljo. This means a prayer book, yeah, from our Ganden tradition, okay? Quite old one. I got that when I was young, 1992, yeah, okay. When I first went to Kathmandu, yeah. And you can, okay, so it starts many, many beautiful prayers, yeah, the prayers of our Gelugpa lineage, but actually on the first page, it starts with the mantras, for example, blessing your mala, blessing your feet, yeah, may everything be multiplied. Then it starts with refuge, Koncho Sungi Kyabsuchi, taking refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. And then it starts with the Sanskrit, so it's right at the beginning, okay? It starts with the Sanskrit vowels and consonants, yeah? So Rinpoche Lama Ganchen, he put this at the beginning of many of our NgalSo retreat sadhanas. So let me keep my hands still a little bit. And a bit difficult to read backwards. Let me have a look, yeah? Okay, here, no, it says Om, yeah? Okay. And then it starts here. Now this is the same what we saw before. It says Om, Ah, Ah. Yeah. So this little bit here underneath is like this. On Sanskrit, there's like one line and two lines. Yeah, like music. So the musical bit where it shows there's two beats is this thing we call an achung. Yeah. There. So that's Ah and Ah. Yeah. E, U, Ri, Li, A, I, O, Ah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So these are the 16 consonants. So you can see it looks slightly different. Yeah. Because fortunately, Tommy Sambota made it easier. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. So these are like phonetic. We say phonetics, no? So these are Tibetan phonetics of Sanskrit, and they're actually perfect. They have this way of perfectly representing all the different sounds. Yeah. So then it starts with the consonants. Yeah. And let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. Om. Yeah. Okay. So these ones, Om, Ka, Ga, Ga. Yeah, are the ones in the throat. Yeah. These are the ones, the green ones related to the space element. Okay. Then next there's Cha, Cha, Ja, Nya, Na. Yeah, okay. So these are the ones where the tongue is like this. Yeah. Then okay, these next ones are the difficult ones to say because where the tongue has to go up, the Indian sounding ones. Ta, ta, da, da, na. Excuse my pronunciation. So these ones are related to the fire element. Yeah. Then there's the dentals, ta, 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 da. Now we can put your tongue behind your teeth. These are related to the earth element, yeah. And then there's the labials, pa, pa, ba, ba, ma, yeah. These are related to the water element. They're white colored, okay. And then afterwards, there's, I don't know if you can see, it says ya, ra, la, wa, yeah, okay. These are called semi-vowels, yeah, okay. So ya, yeah, wind, ra, fire, yeah, la, earth, wa, water, yeah, okay. And then we have these are called sibilants, sha, sa, sa, yeah. It's kind of like hissing sound, yeah. And then it says kya, ha, kya, so ha, okay. And it says say this 3 times, okay. So we have this practice before we do any practice, any meditation, to repeat the Sanskrit mantra, Sanskrit vowels and consonants 3 times, and then it says Om Ye Dhamma Hetu Prabhava Hetun Teshan Tata Gata Yewa Data Teshan Chayo Niroda Evam Vadi Mahasramanaye Soha. Yeah. Om, all phenomena depend on causes and conditions. The Tathagata, the great Sramana, understood the cause of all phenomena and their cessation. Soha. Yeah. Okay. And then it says. We visualize these on our tongue, yeah, these circles of the Sanskrit vowels and consonants, and it says from the seed letters of the mantra garland of seed letters on my tongue, lights go out. They reach out across the universe, the mundane and supramain universe. All the blessing of speech is everything. All speech is blessed by saying this mantra 3 times, and then everything comes back from the universe. All the excellence of kings, all the 7 precious objects of the world. Yeah, so emperors, they have 7 precious divine objects. Yeah, all the 8 auspicious signs. All this absorbs into the alikali, into the vowels and consonants in my tongue. Yeah, and then. White, red, and dark blue lights and nectars absorb into my mouth, yeah, and my tongue becomes like a diamond, yeah. So it means then my speech becomes pure and positive, yeah. Okay, so the whole point of using this before we do any practice is so that we only say, as Lama Gangchen Rinpoche said, peace sounds, yeah, peace with everything, everything with peace, yeah. So we have this idea that if we recite the Sanskrit vowels and consonants before we speak, like in the morning, for example, then the whole day our words become like mantra. But definitely, if we say positive words, peaceful words, kind words, words of harmony and so on, they're much more likely to become like diamond, like positive words, aren't they? Yeah. So, you know, we should do like this. So anyway, so the bijas, the seed letters of the 5 elements. Yeah. Can you see? I just showed you in the prayer book. Yeah. In our prayer book, it says ya. Okay, so ya is without the anuswara. Ya, yeah, ya. Then it says ra, like that. No, without the anuswara, ra. And then it says la, ya, ra, la. And then it says actually wa in our prayer book. Yeah, okay. Or here it says ba or va. Yeah, okay. So these are the seed syllables of the elements, yeah, since forever, yeah? Okay, so there's different versions. I said before I gave like this explanation of the colors and the elements of the consonants and the semi-vowels based on Sanskrit and based on the Kala Chakra, but we have various systems. So actually in our NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing system, which is related to the Mantarka Tantra, amongst others, we say that wind is green, yeah, is like that, yeah, that we visualize as green half circle, yeah. But because we're doing a Buddhist meditation, we visualize this anuswara, which is a vibrating sound, where the sound goes into our throat and then goes up through our head. It's like bringing the sound in, yeah, okay. Also, this 0 represents shunya, emptiness, yeah. So every time we say the sound yam or ram or lam or bam, and we think about the elements and so on, about manifestation of reality, the physical manifestation, it's like, okay, it's there, I can see it, yeah. It's a conventional appearance, but it's a kunzob. That means it's all, the way I see it, it's all wrong, yeah, all complete wrong, yeah. That's what kunzob means, kunzob dempa, yeah. Truth for somebody who's seeing it all wrong, yeah, okay. Because I think it's truly there, nothing to do with me. So this 0, this shunya, means if I look and try and find an essence of wind or earth or water or fire within the elements, yeah, that means looking for the essence of things, because everything around us is made of the 5 elements, yeah. So it means where is the essence, for example, of book in the book, yeah. The book is made of 5 elements, yeah. You can think like that, yeah. And then wherever okay, looks like a book is there, but that's because I have a kunzog dempa, yeah. And my mind is, it's only true for me because what I believe something is true that's actually false. So I think a book is truly there, yeah, because I went to Kathmandu in 1992 and I bought it, okay. So I think I paid, I don't know, 100 rupees for it in 1992, and now it's mine. It sits on my bookshelf. It's truly there. So relatively, yes, it's there, and I can open it, and I can very useful actually. I can do my pujas with it. But if I say where exactly is the book, if I put my finger there, it's like, oh, there actually is the cover. Put my finger there, there is a letter. Put my finger there, there is paper. There is ink. There is a letter, and so on and so on. Yeah. All I can see is a collection of parts actually, yeah, assembled in a certain way. That on top of that, my mind is imputing a book. In this case, a Tibetan prayer book, yeah? And as long as I'm satisfied with the appearance of that, it's fine, there's no problem, yeah? But if I start to analyze where is it, then I'm going to be somewhat disappointed, let's say, because I won't be able to find it, yeah? I'm not disappointed, I'll be very fascinated, yeah? Okay? So, all our bijas of the elements, they have this anuswara, this non-dual point above them. Can you see that? This is fire, ra, ram, yeah? We use this triangle, this upward pointing triangle as red as the symbol of the fire element. But okay, fire, where is the fire? Okay, we can feel it, you can see it. You mustn't put the finger in it, it will hurt you. Yeah, it consumes wood and other substance. But if I search exactly where is the fire, I will be unable to find it. All I will be able to find is a dependent arising based on causes and conditions, which is in continuous change and transformation. Yeah? Okay. So these so these are the bijas of the 5 elements, yeah. Okay, so when we saw Rinpoche, he was going when he first started, I was going yeah, ram lam bam, yeah, and then he would get out all this, no. You start with like like yam, we get out fans, no? And it's like, what is he doing? Yeah, okay. Yam, oh, should so her. We had no idea at all, but actually he was showing us a very incredible, profound thing, you know. But Rinpoche, he was like, just do it, yeah? He said, I'm a method Lama. He said, I'm not going to explain in incredible detail, but we're going to do it together and you're going to get the feeling, yeah? Okay, then you can work out the details later, which was his method, no? Okay? But anyway, so Rinpoche kindly introduced us to all these incredible, really profound things, actually, you know? Not joking, yeah? Very profound things like Ayam Ram Lam Bam, yeah? And many other incredible things, no? Anyway, so like I say, this is really something very deep, very powerful, actually, yeah? Maybe I talk a little bit about just a few, not all 16 of the Sanskrit vowels. Maybe we'll talk about just one or two, the ones which we use most in our mantras, yeah? Actually, you don't need, fortunately, if you just want to say mantras, you don't need to know all about Sanskrit. We just need to know a few things, it's enough, and then we need to get on with the practice, yeah? Okay, but we do need to know about A, E, and U. Okay, these mantras, we use these ones a lot, yeah, within our all kinds of mantras, like, I don't know, like Om Tare, Tutare, Ture Soha, Om Mani Padme Hum. Many of these, of our mantras have got these sounds in them, so let's analyze, yeah? Like, what do they do, yeah, okay? So, A, yeah? Okay, so A or A. This, in our Vajrayana tradition, we say that A is like somehow the primordial sound. It doesn't mean it never changes, yeah, okay? But they say that when you're born and when you take your first breath, it's like an A. And when you pass away when you die, no? Then the last sound you make is an A. So A is at the beginning and the end of life, yeah, okay? And the A is the one that gives the prana, the energy, the life to all the other Sanskrit vowels and consonants, yeah? So all the rest have this kind of A sound implicit within us, yeah, okay? So A is the sound of emptiness, yeah, okay? So we have some meditations in our tradition where we we meditate like and we meditate on the sound, like repeating feeling its vibration and so on, yeah? I'm thinking about emptiness, the nature of reality, yeah? So we have some powerful meditations linked to Prajna Paramita, the perfection of wisdom, which are repeating the sound yeah, okay? So as Lama Genshin Rinpoche said, it's like we have a spiritual supermarket with like so many incredible products, it's almost overwhelming, really, yeah? So if you find anything of any interest within all these lectures on self-healing, Lama Genshin Rinpoche said, if you're curious, please try, please use, you are welcome, okay? So if you'd like to experiment on meditating on the letter A and see what it does, what changes it makes in your mind, please do so, okay? Okay, so A is super important, yeah, okay? Okay. Then the next, many important things, but the E and E, okay, yeah. So this one is related to prana, to life, yeah, okay, to emptiness, the nature of things, no. This one, E, yeah. Actually, it's like how do you say? It's like the in Kalachakra we talk about Shakti. This is prana and this is Shakti. So Shakti is like the female creative force, okay, yeah. And also, by the way, one thing that if you ever study mantras, Tibetan mantras, when you see the one with the achung underneath, yeah, like here you can see there's one line and there's two lines, okay? When there's two lines, yeah, like this is there's two lines here, yeah, and there's two lines there, yeah. This is a male one, this is a female one, yeah. So vowels have like a male form and a female form, yeah. For example, let me think. We have many mantras that end with hum, pe, yeah. Actually, it's hum, pe, yeah, because the second one has a longer u and it's a female sound, yeah. But these are all things that, anyway, in our texts, in our prayer books, it's all written there, yeah. But maybe we just don't know, right? as Rinpoche says in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, "Oh Guru Buddha, what I'm doing, I really don't know, yeah? Please reveal the right path to me." So incredible, the Buddhist culture, really. So profound, so fascinating, yeah? Okay. So anyway, so E is the sound of Shakti, okay, yeah? Okay, and it's, okay, so anyway, they say that the sound of E is in the center of your mouth, okay? And it's the sound of focus of energy, yeah? Okay, then the O's, yeah? These are on the lips, yeah? So A, E in the middle, and U, yeah? It's a bit like a simplified form of what I was saying before, no? So the U, like U or U, this is the female one, the longer one, this is the male one, the shorter one, yeah? So the U sound is an expansive sound, yeah? Okay? So it's like energy spreading out, yeah? Okay? So anyway, so all this kind of information is encoded into the mantras, yeah? So when you see a mantra, actually, it's like now we have like music, no, like musical notation with different things of different octaves and different clefs and so on, yeah? So the way mantras are written in Sanskrit or Tibetan is actually kind of musical notation, yeah? And sometimes the sound goes up and it goes down, and you should feel in your throat or in the middle of your mouth or your lips or in the different chakras of your body, yeah? So that mantras should also, they have different vibrations actually within your chakras, yeah? So, okay, this I'm not going to talk about, just to give one taste, no? So in the Kala chakra, no? We have 6 chakras, yeah? And within there, there's actually the Sanskrit vowels and consonants arranged in a way where we can link with the sun, the moon, the planets, with dependent arising, with the days, all kinds of beautiful phenomena of the outer world, yeah? And through the sound vibrating, the sounds of the vowels and consonants of Sanskrit in our chakras, we connect the outer and inner world, yeah? So beautiful, yeah? So if you're interested in all those things, yeah, then please, when possible, we hope this possible will be soon. Actually, this is the Tibetan one. We have this beautiful sadhana, the NgalSo Kalachakra sadhana, so beautiful, so profound, so meaningful, that Lama Rinpoche showed us, and we practiced together for almost 20 years with him in Albaniano Healing Meditation Center. So if you like all this kind of like far out Sanskrit stuff and incredible things, please come to our Kalachakra retreats in Albaniano, yeah? And so, as soon as we can, we'll continue with that. So many beautiful things we still have to share, yeah? Which is what Rinpoche wanted us to do, yeah? Okay, so when we say ah, the energy is deep inside of us, yeah? When we say E, it's like the energy is drawn up, yeah, to the mouth, yeah? So it's like, yeah, something manifesting. And U, the energy is going out, like manifesting in the outer world, yeah? Okay? So anyway, so the short letters, like, actually I'll show you in Tibetan, yeah? Maybe it's better, yeah? Because we're more familiar with the Tibetan ones. Hang on 1 second. I don't know, can you see? Let me see, can you see here? Can I see here? Like here, this is an A, yeah? Short A, and this is a long A. So A and A, okay? Yeah? Om, A, E, U, Ri, Li, yeah? A, I, O, R, A, yeah? Okay, and so on, yeah? So the short A, yeah? This is masculine, yeah? And the long A, with this little hook thing underneath, is called an achung, yeah? Yeah, short A, so it's like 2 A's, yeah, so it's showing it's 2 beats, yeah. So anyway, this second A is feminine, okay, it's feminine energy, yeah, okay. So anyway, so this, anyway, all kinds of interesting things to know, no? Anyway, A is the first of all letters, yeah, and it gives energy to all the other vowels and consonants, yeah, okay. And also, but this is important, yeah, A also means not in Sanskrit, yeah, okay. So that's also one reason why we say ah is the sound of emptiness, yeah? Because, for example, in the Heart Sutra, which is a very kind of short version of the Prajna Paramita, we say, for example, there's this very, very famous sutra, no? And it says, who is it? Shariputra asks to the Buddha, how should a son or daughter of the lineage practice who wishes to engage in the profound perfection of wisdom, yeah? And then Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, whose mind has been blessed by the Buddha, he gives the Buddha's answer, yeah? So he says, oh Shariputra, yeah, whatever son or daughter of the lineage wishes to practice the profound perfection of wisdom should look perfectly like this, yeah? And then he starts to give a whole list of ways to understand what reality is. So it's the famous thing, we've all heard it, you know, like no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no tactile object, no mental object, no phenomenon, yeah, okay? So when we hear that, we think, what do you mean, no eye? I've got an eye, yeah? So when we say no eye, it's not like you say, so we all know we've got two eyes, and most of us have the capacity to see out of them. But when we say no eye, we're negating the inherent existence, yeah? The true existence of our eye. When we say no form, we're negating the true existence, the existence of its own side, a form, or actually the earth element, no? Yeah? So no does not mean nothing, yeah? Like in Sanskrit, yeah? It means if you search for it, you cannot find it. So in Buddhism, this is super common, and people at first are like, what on earth are these Buddhists talking about? No this, no that, no nothing, yeah? So we're not saying nothing, yeah? We're saying that the way that we perceive reality is wrong, yeah, okay? But there is a reality based on dependent arising, yeah? But we need to change the position of our mind and see things truly, not falsely, yeah? Anyway, so yes, so also means negation, which is another reason why it's the sound of the perfection of wisdom, of emptiness. So when we do like yeah, meditating on the sound we do it together with thinking about negating the truly existent phenomena, yeah, okay? Then it's working, yeah, because just saying a sound by itself, if we don't understand, is not enough, yeah? So it's very, very profound, our Buddhist analysis of mantra, yeah, okay? Anyway, so interesting, no? I mean, really, really fascinating. I mean, now I can only say one or two things now, but there's really, really fascinating science behind sound. So please, when you hear a mantra, first you have no idea, you know what it is, yeah? But please don't think we're saying like Om Coca-Cola Soha or something. It's not true, yeah? Actually, for a start, most mantras, actually, if you understand like Sanskrit or Vedic, yeah, they have some actual meaning, yeah, okay? Some actually very interesting meaning. And then on top, there's like this musical notation, which is vibrating our chakras, our energy system is related to the elements, is related to color, all kinds of incredible things, yeah? So very, 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 very interesting, actually, yeah? Okay, so anyway, but if you want to know about all that, another time, yeah? Okay, so that's one important thing, yeah? Next important thing that we need to talk about in relation to mantras is what we call the Anusvara and Visarga. So what is an Anusvara? Anusvara is this circle thing, yeah, which we see very often, like in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing. We see many of these above letters, yeah? Yeah? So this Anusvara is, how do you say? Sometimes we call it a bindu, a drop, or a tigli. Sometimes we call it a non-dual point or a 0 point. There's actually 0 point come out from Mr. Yan. Yeah, he used to joke with Rinpoche about 0 point energy. So then Rinpoche liked that, so he started calling this 0 point, which somehow is true because this represents shunya. Yeah, and as I was saying before, shunya in Sanskrit, when it got to the Arabic world, was called zero. Yeah. And then the 0 was brought into the Western world through mathematics, yeah, okay, into the Greek and then European and everywhere, yeah. So yes, actually, it's true. It actually is a 0 point, yeah. Actually, we just never called it that before, yeah, okay. So this, and let me show you another one. Yeah, so, I mean, we have many, many, many of these in our mantras. Yeah, let me find you a bigger one. Another one. 1 second, okay. Can you see here? So, okay, this is ha, a, u, m. So actually it's haum, yeah, what we say hum, no? Okay, but haum, yeah, hum, yeah. So this is an anusvara, okay? So it's like this anusvara, yeah? It's like first you feel it in your throat, and then actually it has to vibrate up through your palate, up into your brain, yeah? So it's the idea is drawing in a sound, and it merges with your mind, yeah? Okay? And when we add this M sound, yeah, this vibrating sound to any other letter like la or ra or ma or whatever, like la becomes lam, va becomes bam, ra becomes ram, ya becomes yam, and so on. What it does, the M, the anusvara, the 0 point, it holds and harmonizes and internalizes the energy within us, yeah? So actually what it's doing is helping us to meditate, yeah, on a much deeper level, to internalize those energies. So for example, if we internalize the energy of like lam and bam and ram and yam and air, yeah, space, no, what we're doing is like the energy of the element is absorbing deeper and deeper within us, yeah. So this is the same process that happens when we go to sleep at night, yeah, and it's the process whereby the gross mind shuts off, yeah, and the subconscious mind arises, yeah. And so this is a natural phenomenon within human consciousness. So these mantras are like kind of like Rinpoche used to call them like wisdom keys, yeah, because by visualizing these forms and saying these sounds, yeah, it triggers that experience of absorption and the elements manifesting within your mind, within your experience. So it's very, very, very profound, yeah. So when we're doing like ya ha ha hum ram lam bam, yeah, we need to actually to concentrate, yeah, like maybe for like one whole day on yam 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 yam, yeah, minimum, yeah, one whole day on ram 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 ram, and so on, yeah. So this is actually what we're going to do during our retreat, yeah, which we've already started, yeah. So that's why we divided this year, the ox year, up into 12 lunar months, yeah. We're following the astrological year. This first month, we're repeating Lama Gangchen Rinpoche name mantra, because everything comes from the Guru. And then every week we will go through a different stage of the meditation, yeah? So at one point we will spend our time every day meditating on one element, like one whole day meditating on yam, one whole day meditating on ram, and so on, yeah? And in this way we'll have a much deeper experience of these practices afterwards, okay? So that's very important, yeah? So last time, I was on Tuesday, no? I think Dawn, no, asked me a question like, why is it sometimes, for example, this one, no? This, yeah? Sometimes it's written as hum, like H-U-M, yeah? And sometimes it's written as H-U-N-G, okay, yeah? And she was saying why, and I was saying this is like a kind of transliteration problem, let's say, within from Sanskrit to Western letters, yeah? Actually, it's more like a kind of M sound, actually, H-U-M, yeah, okay? So as we go on, we're gradually like fixing it's not so easy, actually, fixing our phonetic system, yeah? Okay, but anyway, we have many, many recordings of Rinpoche saying hum and this and that, so just copy what he did, okay? That's the best, yeah? So anusvara, super important, yeah? As you can see here, lam, yeah? There's a 0 point above the la, above the earth element, yeah? Then let's have a look. Oh no, that's a different one. Let's see. Then ba, yeah? There's a 0 point above the ba, yeah? Actually, this one, sometimes it's pronounced va, yeah? Sometimes it's pronounced wa, yeah? So this particular one, because they have like less letters in Tibetan than they have in Sanskrit, it can be, sometimes it sounds like a ba, sometimes it sounds like a va, yeah? And this actually, this wa, yeah, is Vedic, no? So for example, in the north of Europe, we say water, yeah, okay? And this is from actually this, yeah, okay? This was also a language in ancient India, yeah, these sounds, yeah? So this is water, yeah, this is actually the seed syllable of water, like we say in English, yeah? even now after so many centuries. Amazing, no? Yeah, this is all incredible stuff. Yeah, but anyway, so anyway, sometimes it's pronounced va, sometimes it's pronounced ba, but generally, because we practice NgalSo, no, the general Tibetan pronunciation is ba, so we say bam. Okay, so if our gurus say bam, we say bam. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. Yeah, but that was just some interesting information. Yeah. Anyway, when we talk more about making peace with the environment, there's all kinds of incredible element systems, and this is not all there is. There's so many beautiful things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the anusvara, the 0 point, yeah, this is important. And also something else very important to know about if we're going to say mantras is what we call the visarga. Let me show you a picture of a visarga. Yeah. Okay, so actually a visarga is like this. Yeah, it's like you can see here, for example, this is om a hung. Yeah, so this is an a. Yeah, actually this is an a with a long ano. Okay. And these 2 dots is called a visarga, yeah? So there's different versions. There's like 2 dots with a line in the middle, and this is what you see if you follow like what we call the old tantras, like, for example, from the Nyingmapa tradition, like the tantras that came to Tibet in like the 8th, 9th, 10th centuries and so on, yeah? And this I've don't know why actually, but in the new tantras, yeah, they just have 2 dots and not the line. I've no idea why that is, yeah? But anyway, so we who follow the new tantras, new from the 11th century, yeah, we just put 2 circles, yeah. We say this is a visarga, yeah. Okay, so what is a visarga, yeah? So, for example, it's a kind of for example, when we say namaha, yeah, yeah. Namaha means like homage to the guru. Namaha or homage to the Buddha and so on, yeah. So it's like a kind of echo sound. Yeah, we're releasing, we're expanding, we're expressing, we're generating energy. Yeah, okay, and also we're manifesting, we're sharing prana. Yeah. So anyway, the energy is going outwards. Yeah, okay. So many of our bijas, our seed mantras, they have what we call the visarga at the end, which is kind of like namaha or aha. It's like a kind of echo sound, a vibration at the end. Yeah. A little bit like a kind of echo sound or something, yeah? Let me see if I can find... Anyway, there's lots of these, yeah? Let me see if I can find you another example here. In my extensive collection of... here we are. For example, in my extensive collection of visual aids, actually in Albaniano, we have like super #1 technology, like a TV studio, but this is the unplugged version at the moment, yeah? Thanks to the pandemic. Can you see here? This card is made by this very good painter called Andy Weber, very famous. No, make a lot of these things, yeah. Also now Babel in Albaniano, our French, is making a lot of this called chakra with mantras, yeah. Can you see in the center it says like Om. I don't know if you can see with the light, yeah. Maybe it's difficult to see. It says Om Mani Padme Hum Shri, yeah. Can I? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there you can see better. Can you see? Okay. Om. I can't see my finger around it. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri, yeah. So in the center there's Shri, yeah, and there's 2 dots, which is like this anusvara, like Shri. It's like kind of vibration at the end, yeah. Okay. So this thing in the center is a seed mantra, Shri, yeah. Okay. All the energy actually of Buddha Chenrezig is held in that one sound, Shri, okay. And so actually not only for Chenrezig, many Guru Buddhas of the Lotus family, their energy, their vibration, their power, their energy is held within this sound Shri, yeah, okay? So hundreds of Buddhas actually have that seed letter, yeah? So in the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, yeah, we have, let me find another helpful visual aid, yeah? For years and years, I have all these things that Rinpoche gave me, and finally they're all becoming useful. So, for example, we have this is actually we made this box, yeah, in Milano. It's called Medicine Spirituale, and it had a book and some prayer flags, and I was quite sure what else, yeah, and a book on DVD on self-healing, yeah. So, Om, Hum, Tram, Hri, yeah. So the bija Om holds all the Guru Buddhas of the Vairochana family, which there's many, yeah? The bija A holds all the energy of all the Guru Buddhas and also the sons and daughters, the Bodhisattvas of the Lotus Buddha family, yeah? The bija Hung holds all the energy of all the Guru Buddhas of the Akshobhya family, yeah? The bija Thram holds all the energy of the Guru Buddhas of the Ratna, the jewel family of Ratnasambhava, and the bija Ha, or sometimes Hri, yeah, holds all the energy of the Guru Buddhas of the Amoga Siddhi family, the Karma Buddha family. Yeah? Anyway, more about all this very fascinating, really fascinating subject of the mandala of the 5 Buddhas later when we get onto it. Yeah. But first, at the moment, we're on this subject of the bijas, the seed syllables. So bit by bit, we'll go through the practice. Yeah. Okay. So we need to remember like things about yeah. Short A and long A. Short A is masculine, long A is feminine, and then there's a short E and a long E, and a short U and a long U, yeah? And then we need to remember that in Sanskrit there's 16 vowels and I don't know how many consonants, and they're grouped into these lines that are related to our body, you know, like our throat, our palate, back of our throat, our palate, our teeth, our lips, and are related to the 5 elements, like let's think: water, earth, fire, wind, and space. Yeah, okay. And then we need to know about visarga, which is the echo sound, yeah, and that which is the energy expanding. And we need to know about the anusvara, the 0 point, like, yeah. So we see a lot of this, like yam, ram, lam, bam, and hung. Many things have got this 0 on top, yeah, which is an anusvara, a 0 point, yeah. So in our practices that Rinpoche gave us, there's many, 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 many Tibetan mantras. So actually, this is something interesting. Actually, if you're interested, no, because there is all you see, like I don't know, Rinpoche write a lot of hum, 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 tram, tram, hri, hri, om, ah, hum, and so on. There is incredible information, yeah. So it's good actually to draw you can draw the mantras, you can color them in, and as well as actually saying them, meditating, and so on. We need to like interact with them, yeah. It's very, very powerful, very healing, very therapeutic, yeah. So many beautiful things to do, yeah. Actually, especially if you're interested in like the combined practice, no, it's right. To understand something of mantra is very important, yeah. Okay, so let's go a little bit back to ya, ra, la, wa, yeah. The semi-vowels, or a, yam, ram, lam, bam, yeah, okay. So, hang on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, the semi-vowel, yeah, okay. Okay, so that anyway, without going into too much detail, yeah. In Sanskrit, they have something like harmonics, yeah. So you have one sound and then there's a harmonic, yeah. So there's a higher level of that sound, yeah. So ya is a harmonic of E, the sound E, yeah, okay. And ya is the energy of movement, direction, speed, yeah, and also motivation. And it's the air element, like it's always moving, like wind, no, yeah. Okay. Then the semi-vowel ra, yeah. Okay, this is ra with an anuspara, a 0 point, so it becomes ram. But imagine it's just ra, yeah, okay. So the semi-vowel ra, yeah, it reflects light and heat, yeah. So heat is caused by movement, friction, combustion, and it's the energy of maturation. We say in Tibetan medicine that heat is the energy of maturation, yeah, of transformation, yeah. So that's why we have the digestive heat in our intestines, you know, in our digestive system, and that matures, it ripens our food, yeah, and so on, yeah. And actually, another thing it does, by the way, it ripens and matures us, so we age, yeah. So we don't want to become too ripe, too mature, yeah. Anyway, but don't worry, because we have cooling system here to balance the fire in the intestine. So we have many ways to heal and harmonize the body and mind, yeah, okay. Then we have the semi-vowel vowel. Okay, so ra, this one, Ra, is a harmonic of R. Yeah, I can't say R properly because I'm not. I just can't. Yeah, but it's R E E U U Re Re Li Li. So it's a harmonic of Re. Yeah, which becomes Ra, which becomes Ram, which becomes fire. Yeah, okay. Then the semi-vowel Va. Yeah, without that, that's Vam. Yeah, okay. Sorry, we would say Bam in Tibetan. Yeah, semi-vowel Va. Yeah. This is the harmonic of the U vowel, so I have U, U, and the harmonic of that, the higher manifestation, is Va, yeah? So this is the energy of vibration, flowing, adaptability, and receptivity, yeah? So it's like the water element, okay? Okay. Then, this is the semi-vowel La, okay, without the 0 point, yeah? So the vowel, it's the harmonic of Li. So we say there's Li, Li, no? E, U, Ri, Ri, Li, Li. So the Li vowels, the harmonic is La, yeah? And then we put the anuspara, the M, so it becomes Lam, the earth element, yeah? Okay? So anyway, so now you know. It's good to hear this at least once in your life, yeah? Okay? So anyway. So we have these two energies like fire and water, yeah? Female and male energies, yeah? So in our NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, which is very similar to, is based on the Tantras, also on Himalayan medicine. The Ram, the fire energy, is actually on the right side of the body. It's the sun channel, okay? And it relates to the female energy, yeah? And the Vam, or the Bam, is the water energy, and it's the moon, the masculine energy, okay? So this is the opposite of the way that we think in the West, but that's just the way it is. It's just a different, I don't know, different way of perceiving reality, maybe thinking different things, yeah? So in our Vajrayana system, in self-healing, why is the female solar and the moon is, the male energy is water or the moon, yeah? Because in the West, we think the other way around, yeah? So why is because the female energy, in the Kala Chakra Tantra, we would say the female energy is Shakti, that's like creative force, no? It's the energy of bringing forth life. So because women are the ones that bear life, that bring the baby to fruition, yeah, within their wombs and give birth, the creative energy of giving life is related to the female, not the male, yeah, okay? So therefore the creative energy, which in the outside world, the main source of energy is the sun, no? I said at the beginning, no, the Om, no, is like is the root syllable of Supreme Healer Vairocana. Vairocana means the one that manifests everything, yeah. So it's a kind of ancient name for the sun, actually, yeah. Okay, yeah. And from the sun comes all life, come seasons, come wind, come everything. Okay, yeah. Which is why in many ancient cultures they worship the sun, didn't they, as the center of divinity, yeah. Okay. So anyway, so the female is solar, yeah, the creative, and the masculine is lunar. Actually, it's more passive. Actually, it's the funniest. It's exactly the opposite of how we think. But I used to ask Rinpoche about this, and he said maybe it was because in the Vajrayana we're looking more at the inner qualities of things, whereas we in the, let's say, modern society, we only look at the outer qualities on the external manifestation. Because definitely it looks like it's the other way around, doesn't it? Like men are more kind of, I don't know, like, yeah, and women externally look like more passive, yeah, but it's not actually the case. Inside, women are stronger than men, yeah, and actually this has been proved by modern science, actually, nowadays, yeah. Like, for example, women live longer, they have better immune systems, they're more resistant to pain, and actually, yeah, sorry to say, we're a superior model, yeah, okay. But looks like externally we're a weaker model, isn't it? But that's just one of the paradoxes of life, yeah, okay. Anyways, many fascinating things like that, yeah. So all these things we have to think about a lot, yeah. And also, it's interesting, yeah. In the West, we think the moon is male, yeah, and in the Vajrayana, the moon is the moon. Sorry, in the in the Vajrayana, yeah, the male energy is the moon, yeah, but in the West we think the male energy is the solar, yeah. But so we have to think about these a lot, and then we might understand many things from that, okay? But like I say, Rinpoche always said we understand by practicing. So if we do more meditation on NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, you're welcome to do it with us if you like. We're doing it all this year. Then we'll understand on a very different level, okay? So anyway, so much to talk about. Actually, maybe the rest about so much to talk about this, but actually I'm going to talk a lot more about the elements, a lot, yeah? So maybe, for example, like Lam, the earth element, yeah? We visualize like a yellow square, and it's the earth element, and it's the downward moving wind, and the abdomen, so many, the Kappadosha, means like the phlegm humor, so many incredible, interesting things, yeah? Okay? Actually, one thing I'd like to say is that what we assert, yeah, that these sounds have got a form, yeah? So I also used to wonder about this, but actually recently, like a few months ago, last summer, I was in Albaniana, yeah? And there was Tunla, who is Rinpoche's nephew, yeah? And Tunla is one amongst the other things that he's doing. He has this thing called, I think it's called Dharma Sound, and they're doing with singing bowls, no? Doing Rinpoche practice, actually up to this point on our home Trampri. And they're actually investigating very nicely, actually, the science of sounds, the science of mantra sounds, actually, yeah? But Rinpoche told them to stop at Om Ahum Trampri, because actually, truly, all the energy is there. So they're doing with the singing bowls, yeah? So last summer, Trunla had a workshop in Albaniana while we were doing some other, Lama Michelle and myself, we were guiding some other teachings about self-healing and Lama Chirpa in the main Gompa. And then one day I managed to go around to Tunla to see his workshop, and he has like all these really beautiful singing bowls, like all different sizes, and he was showing us something very interesting, yeah? So, okay, this is like a really tiny singing bowl, yeah? So the ones that Tunla has is not like this, okay? This is like mini one, okay? But they have really big ones, and also they have like combinations of like 7 metals. Why? Because of the 7 planets, yeah? Also our bells, yeah? We have a Vajra bell in Vajrayana Buddhism. Now our bell also is the same. The metals are made of 7 metals, because it's to make peace with the 7 planets, yeah? Okay, he has really huge singing bowls, all kinds of incredible things. So he showed me something really amazing, yeah? So he got one big singing bowl, yeah? And in the center, it has like actually one little raised point, actually like a bindu, like a tickler, yeah? And he starts to go like, woo, like he put water in it, and he's going like, woo, like this, yeah? So if he does one way, it's coming, actually inside the water, it's coming out like a lotus flower, yeah? Okay? And then he did another way, and it's coming like a double, 2 stars, yeah, 2 equilateral triangles, and you can actually see it in the water. It's really incredible, yeah. So you can see what we call yantras, which is the geometric forms, yeah, which is related to mantra. Why we visualize these things is because they appear, yeah. So Tunla, with his research on the singing bowls, he found like a lotus and the 2 interlaced double triangles, yeah. Now for sure, if there's many more of these yantras, these geometric forms, yeah, related to sounds, but we have to gradually rediscover them again, yeah. Like I say, all this stuff is not somebody's fantasy. It's actually something that people have observed and experienced directly, yeah. So anyway, so I just remember that from Albaniana last summer. So don't dismiss all these things, yeah. So for sure, when you say lam, yeah, it is actually creating a square vibration, yeah, and that somebody has been able to manifest it in water or in some way, and so therefore they understood it was a square, and that's why we draw like that. It's not just like random, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so it really comes out like for a reason, yeah, because it's what people can experience, what they can absorb. Okay. Anyway, so many beautiful things, yeah. So anyway, so lam, yeah, okay, it's the earth element, yeah, stabilizing energy. Also, it's, many times we visualize like a stupa within our body, no, don't we? And then it's like Rinpoche many times showed us like lam. Sorry, I don't know if you can see, yeah. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, E, Om, Hum, O. Yeah, okay, the absorption of the elements, and then white vision, red vision, black vision, clear light. Okay, yeah. So when we do like this, which is like creating an inner stupa within us, the earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, and space element. And if you want to know more about this in our combined practice, it's there, yeah? The Lama Ganchen Beautiful Combined Practice. We have several meditations on this and also many other of the NgalSo sadhanas, yeah? So if we visualize Lam down in the secret chakra, it's also, okay, one thing is it's stabilizing, but also it's awakening around, it's causing like a kind of shaking. We say the earth is stable, yeah, but actually when we visualize Lam, it's the inner energy that we call the tumo or the kundalini. It's kind of arising within us, yeah. So how do we know that that's not just a fantasy? Because when you start to meditate on the inner energy, you actually start to hear things within your mind, yeah. Like for example, you hear like sound like a rumbling, yeah, or sometimes like a drum, yeah, or some people say it's like the waves on the ocean. So there's these like element sounds related to the awakening of the inner energy, and this is definitely 100% complete true, by the way, yeah, okay. So all these things are really wisdom keys. I don't know, nowadays, I don't know, we're quite used to the idea that we have like, well, I don't have one, but one plastic thing like this, about this size, we just press it and it opens like the garage, it opens our car. For us, it's normal. So, and we just think, yes, press it. And we never think, oh, how does it work? Because also, if anybody asks us, we have absolutely no idea, yeah? But all these bijas that I've been showing you are wisdom keys, and here you are. One flash, this is the all-powerful 10. This is like the key of the whole universe, yeah? This is really like the most open everything key, yeah? Okay, so we have many of these incredible keys, yeah, within the Vajrayana tradition, yeah? So all these are keys, yeah? Yeah? Key to the fire element, key to the wind element, key to the water element, and so on, yeah? That they open and unlock and awaken our chakras, our elements, and so on, yeah? Okay? Yeah? The Ram, for example, when we say Ram, 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 it's like ignition, yeah? Okay? Like, for example, that's another interesting thing from Sanskrit, yeah? So we say that the fire element, yeah, in the Vedic times, yeah, okay, they had like earth god, wind god, fire god, wind, you know, they had gods of the elements, yeah, okay, so the god of fire is Agni, the god of the wind is Vayu, the god of water is Varuna, and so on, yeah. And when we do pujas in our Vajrayana Buddhism, we don't take refuge in gods, yeah, but we acknowledge these forces are there. So the devas that we relate to are the Vedic gods from the Vedic Hinduism, yeah, which is like before 2,500 years ago, yeah. And so Agni, yeah, is the embodiment of fire, is the deva, the god of fire, yeah. And the word Agni, yeah, actually has come into our modern languages as the word ignition, yeah, yeah, like ignite, yeah. I mean, it's actually quite easy to understand, isn't Agni, ignition, ignite, yeah, okay? So that, exactly that, yeah, when we visualize Ram, we're igniting, literally, our inner energy, yeah? Like, yeah? So it's all these things are even built into our language, but we don't even know what they are, so incredible, no? Yeah? So interesting, yeah, really. I tell you, if you want to get into Buddhism, you'll never be bored. It's endless, it's so beautiful, such an incredible way of enlightenment, such beautiful culture. It's like endlessly fascinating and beautiful and gorgeous. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet of fantastic things, yeah? So even while remaining in samsara, you'll have a very good time, yeah? Through the practice of the Dharma, yeah? And then life will gradually get better and better. So what's not to like, yeah? Anyway, so Lam, yeah, it's the stable energy. It has the power to stop energies, like block things, and Ram is igniting, yeah, lift offs, let's say, yeah, and so on and so on. Very, very interesting, yeah. Okay. So anyway, fascinating, really, yeah. So anyway, this we'll all talk about more later on, and we have a lot more to say, yeah. Oh yeah. So okay, another maybe a few other things, yeah. Like, for example, just because we're talking about it, why not, yeah? When we do like Sam, yeah? We say this is the bija, the seed letter of Samanta Vajra, yeah? Okay? But also, in the Vajrayana medical tradition, Sam is the bija of the bones of the skeletal system, yeah? Okay, of the joints, yeah? So also you can see it makes sense, yeah? That's why we're touching our joints, and we imagine like the energy flowing through our skeletal system, healing the joints and the skeleton, yeah? So Sam means like calming, harmonizing, making peace, yeah? Strengthening the skeletal system. So Sam. We're not doing the Macarena, yeah? We're healing our skeleton system. So all this has... When Rinpoche first started doing all this, we're like, what is he doing? Yeah, we really hadn't, because we're ignorant now. He didn't say, oh yeah, this is like ancient Vajrayana tradition and of the combination of the Ayurveda and Hayashiva Tantra and Mama points. And he didn't say any of that. He just said like Sam, yeah, and we just had to follow him, yeah. And then gradually, bit by bit, let's say the start to understand what was happening, yeah, okay. So we need to have really great respect for what Rinpoche taught us. Yeah, it's really profound. Yeah, but now we need to get more taste, more experience. Yeah, so please don't say, "Oh, self-healing. I know, because I know Om Ahum Tram Pri A Yam Ram Lam Bam." Because until we actually get the inner experience, we don't know. Yeah, which is why, actually, and truly, why we can talk about these things in public, because one is giving some chance to people. No. Rinpoche said that was possible. He said even people, no initiation in this very peculiar special case, they can do the practice of self-healing freely, yeah? No need to commit or anything, yeah? But still, all these things are self-secret in the fact that if we don't practice them, it will just be like some kind of intellectual entertainment, and it's only when we actually get the taste that it will be complete different, yeah? Like, for example, Lama Yeshe, yeah? Who was the founder of one of the masters that brought Gelugpa Buddhism to the West, yeah? Great master, yeah? And to me, he seems to have been very much like our Lama Ganchen, yeah? Same kind of incredible love and compassion and empathy and humor, yeah? And he used to say that chocolate, no? It's brown, it's square, it's sweet, it melts in your mouth. But he says, if you actually put it in your mouth and eat it, it tastes completely different from it's brown, it's square, it melts in your mouth. And this is exactly the same with all this, yeah? One is like, oh, yes. But now we need to actually get the taste of the practice, which is why I invite all of you, any of you like, to join our NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing online massive enlightenment experience for the rest of 2021. Every day we have a Zoom group, yeah, in different languages. If you go to the ngalso.org website, you can see what day is the different Zoom groups, yeah. We're going to post the link to the Zoom groups. Anybody is welcome to join anytime, yeah, okay. So if you like, welcome, yeah, and try and get the taste of the sweetness of the Dharma, okay. Yeah, so please we shouldn't just keep it on an intellectual level. All this is solely for the purpose of practicing, yeah, okay? Okay, so anyway, so all our mantras have incredible meaning, yeah? Also the bijas have incredible meanings, yeah? Like, for example, Om, so many different meanings, or Aum, actually, yeah? Like we Buddhists, we can say it's the three Buddha bodies, Dhammakaya, Sambhogakaya, and Nirmanakaya, yeah? Ah, the sound of emptiness, yeah? We're negating conventional phenomena, yeah? Okay? Hung, yeah? Is awakening the inner vital energies, the tumo and so forth, yeah? Hrim, yeah? Is the energy of the heart, actually, yeah? Okay? So many beautiful things, yeah? Okay? So many incredible things, but we're almost out of time, yeah? Okay? So, maybe, for example, this is an interesting point. Why, for example, I just said Hrim is the energy mantra for the heart. Why? Why is Hrim the energy of the heart, yeah? Because heart in Sanskrit, yeah, in the well put together language, is Hri Daya, yeah, okay? So I said before that to create bijas, what we do is we take the first part of the name of something, yeah, the first syllable, in this case, shri, and then we put a 0 point on top, so an M, so it becomes shrim, yeah, okay? And this is showing how we bring things into existence, yeah? Because when we are a child or whatever, yeah, we are taught the names and the function of all things. Our mother, our father, our teacher, whoever says, this is a cup, this is a chicken, this is a house, whatever, yeah? Yeah, and then we learn the name and the function of things, yeah? But what we don't realize that, okay, for sure, things are dependent arising, something is there, we're not denying the existence of the world, but how we project reality is subjective, yeah? So let's say the way that I see house or the way that I see chicken and so on also has a subjective element from my own mind, yeah? Which I don't realize, yeah? I think everything is nothing to do with me, yeah? That I just wander onto the stage of the world and all these things are there. I don't think in any way that my mind has anything to do with my experience of the world, yeah? But when we think that, we have to actually own our experience, yeah? And then we think, oh, actually, if I'm the owner of my experience, if I can change it, yeah? So the 0 point, the anusvara, is all things are empty of inherent existence, yeah? If we search for an inherent truth or reality behind all these phenomena, I'm not going to find one. All I can find is causes and conditions, yeah? And so, as it does actually say in all religions, like in Christianity, it says in the beginning there was the Word, yeah? And in Hinduism, it says in the Vedas that the whole universe arose out of a mantric sound, yeah? Yeah? Things, in Buddhism, we say things arise because we name them, we conceptualize them, yeah? So this process of making bija, seed syllable, is also shown, it's kind of like a visual representation of Buddhist philosophy, yeah? So, heart is Hridaya in Sanskrit, so we chop off the rest, we just keep the Hri and we put an M, a 0 point, and we get the bija, the seed mantra, Hrim, yeah, okay? So that's why Hrim is the mantra for the heart. There is actually a reason, yeah, okay? And it all works like that, yeah? Pam, like in self-healing, Pam le Padma Mapo, yeah? Pam is the first part of the word Padma, lotus in Sanskrit. Then we cut off the rest. We just keep Pa. We put an M on it, and it becomes Pam, yeah, and so on and so on, yeah. So seed mantras are like this, yeah. So for example, Hrim, yeah, which is the seed mantra of the heart. Actually, we can use it for long life, for rejuvenation. We can use it for helping heart disease, obviously, in conjunction with going to see the doctor. We're not saying you shouldn't go and see the doctor, but anyway, it's helping and healing this region of the body, the chakras and so on, yeah? It promotes the circulation of the blood and the nervous system. And anyway, so many incredible, useful things, no? So fascinating, yeah? Anyway, let's see, maybe one more thing tonight. Let's see. So, oh yes, okay. We have many, many mantras like hung, hung, pe, okay? Like we know loads and loads of mantras like this, yeah? At least if you practice our tradition, there's om, something, hung, hung, pe, yeah? Many, many, many different, usually there's the name of a guru Buddha in the middle, yeah? So, hum, yeah? There's two hums, no? Hung with a short u, yeah? Which is the male sound. It's related to Agni, or the fire element, yeah? Okay? And also, Hung is a mantra of protection, which is, they say it's able to destroy negativity with its lightning fire of exalted wisdom, yeah? So we have a lot of this in for example, in the stories of the Mahasiddhas, a lot of this, people saying Hung and destroying all negativity, like all the demons drop dead or something like that, yeah? Or the whole universe is purified and so on, yeah? So it's, anyway, so there's both the first hung is a little bit like strong sound, yeah, and the second hung is a softer sound, a more feminine sound, yeah, okay. And when we say hung, hung, yeah, we're raising the tumo energy, yeah, especially if we do it together with combining the mantra with the breath, yeah, okay, and some visualizations. It's helping to rise up this energy, yeah. So much to know and to experience about mantras. So Rinpoche, you might think, oh, where is it? Let me find it. Okay, Rinpoche has left us, amongst other things, he's left us all kinds of whole tradition, no? But most recent thing he left us was this. And at first, when you combine practice, at first when you look at it, you say, oh, it's just a list of mantras. What am I going to do with this? Yeah, which is why actually I'm starting to explain more about mantras, because inside there is the most incredible information, but we need to digest on many different levels, like intellectual, emotional, physical, many gross, subtle, and very subtle level, yeah. So Rinpoche, inside here, what looks like a list of mantras, everything's there, yeah. The key is here, yeah. Everything we need to get enlightenment is inside here, but we need to have a deeper understanding of the method, I think, yeah, okay. And then spend more time practicing it, yeah, okay. Anyway, so if we also, of course, another thing is in our Kala chakra system, we have this kind of sidereal system of the planets and so on, yeah. So we have mantras like Hung Hung, yeah, which relate to the fiery planets like the Sun or Mars, yeah, okay, fiery planets, yeah. Also, it's related to the Pitta dosha, the bile humor, the heat in the body, yeah. So it's all related: outer world, inner world, physical, mental. So fascinating, yeah. So really, that's why we say these bija mantras are like seeds. From the seed can grow a big tree, no? So we shouldn't think, oh yeah, Om Tram Hri did it, yeah. Maybe we need to spend a lot of time, like just meditating on Om, yeah. I don't know about nowadays, but I used to have some in the 80s and 70s. There used to be things like cosmic Om chanting, yeah, where people would just chant Om in all different ways for like maybe 1 or 2 hours. So maybe we need to start to do a little bit like this way again and really get into it, yeah, okay. Anyway, so many. Oh, I think I've run out of time, yeah. So please, yeah, let's practice more and feel so lucky and so fortunate that Rinpoche has given us this incredible blessing. So like I say, if you'd like to join our retreat, you're all extremely welcome. If not, anyway, please use as you like, yeah, okay? Make your experiments with mantras, yeah? See if it's really an instrument to transform your mind or a way to protect your mind from ordinary appearance or not, yeah? Okay? So anyway, so thank you all very much for listening, yeah? So today we will do the short. Next time, if you have any questions, you can ask me next time, okay? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go to the dedication prayers, which are within the NgalSo Combined Practice, yeah? Which in my English book is on page 113 after the beautiful picture of Lama Tsongkhapa, which is in the Albaniano Temple of Heaven and Earth in Italy, okay? Okay, so I'm going to say this. Please, if you like, join me as well, okay? Prayer for the long life of all the great masters. Jetsun Lame Kutsera Tenchin Nankatrin Lehechu Gyepadan Losan Tempe Drome Sasungi Troe Musahata Negyuchi. May all holy teachers and gurus have long lives. May the enlightened activities be fully displayed in the 10 directions, and may the brightness of the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa continuously dissipate the veil of darkness covering the beings of the 3 realms. Short succession Guru Yoga. Lama Kunchason La Kyab Suchi Rani La Sedonil Zonecho Dona Chusunya Choda Dahadom Get your Hokundu Dushin Shambhala dedication. Dona Disonapage Weso Jine Sapane Hinyo Duda No Bobanso Shambhala Gehene La Mehemangiru Patashi Ni Modele Sendele Ni Mekoya Handele Shin Ni Senta Hatu Dehelepe Koncho Hosungi Ji Koncho Hosungi Koncho Hosungi Tashi. So thank you all very much for listening. We'll continue next Tuesday at the same time. Actually, tomorrow, it's Friday, not tomorrow Friday, we have the Spanish-speaking NgalSo Zoom group. Saturday, we have the Brazil one. So if you speak Portuguese or English, you're welcome. Sunday we have the Dutch and German groups and the Italian groups. Then who else? Then we have many other groups. On Wednesdays we have the Malaysian Sangha group, where actually they're doing puja in English. Okay, so if you like to join any of we're trying to set up a French-speaking group for our French friends. So anyway, if you like to join any of these groups, you're extremely welcome. Thank you all very much. I hope you have a good time this weekend. See you all soon. Yeah, thank you very much for listening. But please try and put all this into practice, yeah? Then all this is worthwhile, okay? Thank you very, very much indeed. See you all soon, yeah?